aurora drifting above black volcanic shores, waterfalls pouring through emerald forests, villages glowing above cobalt seas, and mountain walls so immense they barely feel real. Some places in Europe feel almost impossible. White villages balanced above glowing water, lakes so clear they look illuminated from within. And somewhere on this list is a landscape of fire, ice, and sky, unlike anything else in the world. These are the 10 most beautiful places in Europe. From colorful coastlines and storybook villages to towering peaks, ancient fjords, and dreamlike northern landscapes. This countdown travels across Europe's most cinematic destinations. Each one reveals a completely different kind of beauty, and the higher we climb on this list, the more extraordinary the scenery becomes. Suspended between mountain and sea, Cinque Terre opens our countdown with pure Mediterranean charm. 5 colorful villages cling to steep cliffs above the Ligurian coast. From the air, the shoreline curves through bright blue water and terraced hillsides. At street level, narrow lanes, pastel facades, fishing boats, and sunlit cafes make the entire coastline feel like a living postcard. What makes Cinque Terre so unforgettable is the way human life and rugged geography meet in the same frame. It is not just beautiful from above. It feels beautifully woven into the landscape itself. Set beside a mirror-like lake and backed by steep alpine walls, Hallstatt feels almost too perfect to be real. Wooden houses line the water beneath a church spire that rises above the village. As morning mist drifts over the lake, the mountains seem to close gently around the town. Then, the scene changes at ground level, where flower boxes, quiet lanes, and traditional architecture make every corner feel intimate and still. Hallstatt's beauty comes from its balance of scale and softness. The mountains bring grandeur, the village brings warmth. But the next destination trades alpine calm for one of the most iconic skylines in the Mediterranean. Curved along the rim of a flooded volcanic crater, Santorini glows with light, color, and contrast. Whitewashed homes spill down dark cliffs above the Aegean Sea. Blue domes flash against the sunlight. And as the camera glides past the caldera, the island feels suspended between sea, sky, and stone. On the ground, terraces, stairways, and cliffside pathways reveal a landscape shaped as much by geology as by design. And at sunset, when golden light spills across the white architecture, Santorini becomes one of Europe's most instantly recognizable dreamscapes. But the next destination feels like stepping into another world. Deep inside a forested landscape, wooden walkways wind above glowing turquoise water. Plitvice Lakes is a chain of cascading lakes and waterfalls that seems almost illuminated from within. Mist rises through the trees. Water rushes beneath the paths. And every turn reveals another layer of emerald pools and falling streams. Unlike the cliffside villages and coastal views earlier on this list, this beauty is immersive and alive with motion. At Plitvice, the landscape does not just sit still for the camera. It moves in every direction. And from glowing water, the journey now turns toward raw northern wilderness. The Isle of Skye feels carved by weather, time, and myth. Jagged ridges rise above moody valleys, sea cliffs fall into dark water, and winding roads lead through landscapes that feel untamed in every direction. From the Old Man of Storr to the Quiraing, Skye reveals some of the most dramatic terrain in the British Isles. What makes it so cinematic is the atmosphere. Cloud shadows race across the hills, light breaks through stormy skies, and even a single lonely road can feel epic against the scale of the land. We're only halfway through this journey, and the landscapes ahead become even more dramatic. From here, Europe begins to reveal its most legendary scenery. Rising from the Atlantic in a mix of cliffs, peaks, and cloud forests, Madeira feels wildly vertical. The island's mountains surge above the ocean while narrow roads and hiking trails trace the edge of the terrain. At one moment, you're above a sea of clouds. At the next, you're looking down at crashing waves and green terraces cut into the rock. Madeira stands out because it combines tropical color with epic elevation. It feels lush, steep, and constantly in motion. A place where wind, water, and light reshape the view from one minute to the next. Now, the countdown reaches a landscape built on pure scale. The Dolomites rise in sharp stone towers above alpine meadows, winding roads, and glassy lakes. At sunrise, the peaks glow with soft pink and orange light. By evening, they become dark, towering silhouettes against the sky. What makes the Dolomites so powerful is their shape. These are not gentle mountains. They thrust upward in jagged walls that dominate the horizon from every angle. And whether the camera is gliding above a ridgeline or lingering beside a quiet lake, the scenery feels immense. And somehow, the next places become even more extraordinary. Few landscapes in Europe feel as timeless as the Swiss Alps. Snow-dusted summits rise above emerald valleys and deep blue lakes. Waterfalls plunge from high cliffs. Trains and cable cars move through scenery that seems engineered for wonder. And from quiet mountain villages to panoramic ridgelines, every view feels clean, vast, and impossibly precise. The Swiss Alps are not only beautiful because of their height, they are beautiful because of their clarity. The air, the light, the reflections, the symmetry of mountain and lake, everything feels sharpened into something unforgettable. At number 2, we arrive at a place that already feels worthy of the top spot. The Norwegian Fjords cut deep through the land like ancient corridors of water and stone. Massive cliffs rise almost straight from the sea. Waterfalls thread down dark rock faces. And tiny villages rest at the base of landscapes so large they seem to silence everything around them. From high above, the fjords look endless. From the shoreline, they feel overwhelming. And in changing northern light, the contrast between still water, steep mountains, and drifting cloud creates one of the most majestic environments on Earth. But even these colossal fjords cannot take the number 1 spot, because the final destination feels less like a single place and more like another planet. Black sand stretching beneath glacial peaks, waterfalls crashing through volcanic land, ice, fire, mist, and light colliding in the same frame. And when the sky begins to move overhead, the entire landscape turns surreal. This is Europe at its most elemental. Along Iceland's south coast, massive waterfalls plunge beside moss-covered cliffs. Glaciers glow blue beneath dark mountain ridges. Waves crash across black sand beaches that look almost lunar. And in the colder months, the aurora can sweep above the horizon like moving light. What makes this destination the most breathtaking place on this list is its sheer range of extremes. Few landscapes can move from waterfall to glacier, from volcanic beach to ice cave, from stormy coastline to dancing northern sky, and still feel completely unified. It is dramatic, it is rare, and it delivers the most unforgettable cinematic payoff in the entire countdown. From sunlit villages above the Mediterranean to glacier-carved mountains in the north, Europe is filled with landscapes that feel almost unreal. From the colorful cliffs of Cinque Terre to the glowing waterfalls of Plitvice Lakes to the towering walls of the Norwegian Fjords. This journey reveals just how diverse Europe's beauty can be. If you could only visit one, would you choose the Norwegian Fjords or Iceland's south coast? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed discovering these incredible destinations, click the video on your screen to continue the journey.